Okay, welcome again to the Marketing Study Guide. This time we're going to have a look at the 3 ways of making a bubble chart. First thing we need to do is start with data. Okay, for this one I'm just looking at a relationship between sales figures and advertising spend. And for that I've just made up some data for some soft drink brands. And I've provided some market share information. Now the simplest way to start with a bubble chart, like I said, I'm going to cover 3. So the first one is just to use Excel itself. So you just highlight the data that you want, go up to Insert, Other Charts, Bubble. Okay. What we have is the data mapped out. If I highlight one, let's pick this one. As you can see, that's $50 million. So that's clearly Diet Coke in this case, spending $2 million on advertising, size 25. Okay, so the market share data signals the size of it. This first one here, 100 mil, 50 mil, how far across on sales it is, and then advertising, how far up it goes. So that's your x-axis, that's your y-axis. Now the problem is it's going to be difficult to get the brand names in there because we haven't highlighted it. So Excel doesn't work that way. So what we need to do to get the names in is a little bit of a workaround. I'll just get rid of this, we don't need that, so click and delete it. What you need to do is go up to Layout, Data Labels. Okay, and when we have a look at them, okay, you can see currently they're set to right and the Y value, etc. What we want is to find the series name. So the only way we're going to do that is click on them one at a time. Click a box and then go up to the function box and go equals and make that one equal to Coke. Okay, and we just continue down, making sure we got the right one here. This one is obviously for Diet Coke, equals Diet Coke, etc. So that's the manual way of doing it. Obviously once we have them there, we can center them. Just right click, brings up format, and we can put it in the center. Okay, so that's the manual approach to making a bubble chart. That's a lot of work. Okay, as a solution to that workaround, the second option is to do what I've just done, but then go to a place called appspro.com, and the link is in the description of the video. What they do is provide you a free Excel add-in, and it's up here, XY chart labels. Okay, so you go there, you download it, and when you have it, you go to File, Options, Add-ins, Manage Excel Add-ins, and go there. Okay, I've got it here already because I've already put it on, but you will have to browse on your computer and find it and then add it in. What that allows you to do is actually specify this. So I'll just use it. I want to add labels. So add labels. And what I want to do is add these labels. That's what I want to call it. Okay, I want the brand names there. And then hit OK. Okay. What I've got is, as you can see, all the brand names. I don't really want them there, so I can go OK, move labels. So I can move these labels in any direction that I want to. Okay, so I'm slowly moving them down or across, whatever you want to do. Or I can go back to my labels, okay, which are these ones here, and instead of just adding them above, this time I can add them to the center. Okay, and they're formatted there. So that's the second way of making a bubble chart. First one is you label everything manually. The second way is use this Apps Pro add-in. Okay, just as a point, you don't have a heading here, so we'll go back to click on our graph again to bring up our chart menu. Otherwise it won't come up, and we go across to layout, and I can just put a heading above the chart, click the box, click equals here, and just click on the text for the heading. Okay. The easiest way, however, to make a bubble chart is to use a free template that I've set up at perceptualmaps.com. Okay, so once you go to that site, you will find, I'll bring it up, something that looks like this. Okay, and I've already entered some of the data here. So this data that I had over here, I'll show you. I've just copied and pasted. So copy, come across to the template. I'm going to paste it here as a value just in case I change anything. And I've just copied it across. You enter name of the chart, you enter X and Y names. Okay. For your own reference, you put in what the size of the circle is, and then you put your data in. And the graph is automatically produced down the bottom. I've done it as grid lines. Okay, and I've set it up so it all flows down automatically. Any of these things can be changed by changing the design of it. As you can see, these things here are grid lines. So if you don't want the grid lines, you can just turn them off and on, for example. Okay, and just things like that. The heading, everything is set to go up here. So that's probably the easiest way to do a bubble chart. So the three options: one, you do it manually, and you manually go through and put these in one by one, the labels. The second way is Apps Pro, and you download their Excel add-in and utilize that. There's a very easy way to do it. And of course the third way is to go to All About Perceptual Maps and have it already set to go. Okay, all the links are in the bottom of the video, so good luck.